Hey everyone, what is going on? My name is Nick and welcome back to the Nick and Doug Express, where I like to express my opinions on a variety of different topics. Coming to you guys with another Metallica reaction today. This is The Thing That Should Not Be. This has got to be one of their most profound titles that I've ever heard, because something like that's got to mean a lot of different things, man. But again, coming back to the Masters of Puppets album, uh, doing the last two today. I believe you guys said the last two. Not too long of an album, so I wanted to crank this out and actually be done with the full album for once, but at least with Metallica, that is. But I'm very excited to do more Metallica because, I love Metallica. Master of Puppets started the journey, and who knows when we'll come to an end, man. Like, maybe one day, but there's still so many songs from Metallica to get through, and coming off of Orion and Welcome Home Sanitarium, almost said that wrong again. I could have said it wrong. I don't even know. But either way, bangers on top of bangers, and I'm just expecting more of that, because why wouldn't I? It's Metallica, and Stick is back for the video because you guys really seem to like Stick. So if you don't know about Stick, ask me down in the comments. I'll explain it. But with that being said, guys, done goofing off. I want to get straight into this music reaction because I, of course, want to hear more Metallica. So if you guys are new here, please click that like button, subscribe, join in on the conversation because, as I like to say, this is a place to express yourself, just like I am. Also, Instagram link or Instagram name in the video and in the description. So if you want to follow me, feel free to do that. Done rambling. The thing that should not be, just like me. Let's do it. pause this once, man. All right. The beginning definitely had another type of Nirvana sound to it. I know you guys told me in can't remember which one, but in literally the last two Metallica videos they did, I said how it had a Nirvana type of sound, and obviously they came out before Nirvana. Then Nirvana took homage of Metallica's sound, and that's what they rolled with. But just for the sake of it, I'm just saying, like, from what I knew, it sounded like I heard Nirvana before. And so again, they're doing a similar sound in here that Nirvana, I guess, took some influence of. And I really dig that, man. It's really interesting to hear that from them if they actually seriously took that from Metallica and just went with it. That's really cool. But I heard that here in the beginning of the song. Seems to not really come back here either, but that's fine. For a lot of this song, it feels like besides that guitar solo, which I'll get into a bit more after the video or the song, um, man, it really just kind of like again, it doesn't stop, but this one doesn't have as many changes as like the other ones. It feels like around the same pace, and that's pretty good when you can kind of just keep the same rhythm going. So I want to finish the song and give my thoughts after.
Eternal life, straight to eon, death may die. Drain you of your sanity, face the thing that should not be.
That's such an interesting ending, man. Wow. They've had some, endings before, but man, that's like just that sound effect. I don't even know what that is. Like it sounds like I want to say it. Not, I know it's not a synthesizer. I'm like almost certain it's not, but that's the only thing my mind is saying it's a synthesizer, but pretty sure it's not. But regardless, the thing that should not be should definitely be the thing that it should be, and it is being added to the list. But man, it doesn't have like well, okay, it has a couple things that do distinguish it to be like that's what I'll remember it for, but at the same time it like maybe I need a couple more re-listens of it. I mean, I like this song, man. It's they never really like have a bad song. Like I've yet to be like this one I don't like I'll be like, Disposable Heroes, like I it's just, but like at least here it's only like 6.5 minutes. I can deal with it fine. Basically, it's like breathing is all right for me, so I can get through it. I just think like it's not too memorable, like at least to me. Like I think it's really still authentic and they still do the job well. It's just compared to the like literally every other song I've heard, and from this album, like even the ones that are so hardcore, like I'll remember it just because it's that hardcore. And even though I said I do like the more laid back ones, that's still another reason why I like this song. That's why I said I like it, because it's definitely still more laid back compared to their other things. It's just, it feels the most like at least the rhythm and the tone of the song, like not lyrics wise, because when he says like the thing that should not be, like I love the way he like lands that line of dialogue because that's the title of the song, and when you have a song like this, like that's one of the most memorable things to me is just him like laying down that raw just line of dialogue, and it's really cool. And so besides that, it's just the song with the rhythm and the tone, it feels just slightly, just to me, just slightly a bit not like repetitive, but it's mostly just like it's just ongoing. Like sometimes like what's the song? Orion? Yeah, Orion, because that was the one that didn't have any lyrics in it. Granted, that was different because it didn't have any like actual voice singing in it, but it had a really cool intro, and then you have the first 4 minutes, which were like one song, and then you do a whole different song in the last 4 minutes, I believe. And then like Welcome Home Sanitarium, it's just like they have so many different layers and things they kind of push together. So as much as the song has the raw line of dialogue he just lays down, has really good singing, the ending was interesting. Even the way it was built up, I liked. Like it just felt like it was Metallica, but then they didn't do any special type of rhythm changes. It's like once the song got started and you heard what it sounded like, they kind of just kept repeating that pattern. And it wasn't like boring, it was just repeating itself. And I guess you could kind of say that with some of their hard stuff like Disposable Heroes, they're just like it's just going so hardcore. But at least there, even though it's not like my favorite one, maybe it's not the best to like compare, but in a way they're both kind of just repeating patterns of the tone of the way this song sounds. But I'm done like trying to explain it. It's just that's how I feel. But I still really dig this song, man. I added it to my list. I'm gonna listen to it, and I like the title. It just you have to you have to land a couple of things in a song, and it lands when he sings and he brings in that title. He ends the song really cool and unique, and they get that guitar solo, like the way, like again, it had such a different sound. That's the one time in the song where I was like, okay, they're not repeating a pattern. Like that's the different part of the song, and I really dug that. And so when I come back to the song, that's what I'll remember, and then you can find those key pieces. So it's like, why do I listen to each particular song? If you just like Metallica, you like all they have to offer, and you just want to listen to all their songs, that's fantastic. That's great. It's just like, for me at least, and maybe for some of you too, it's like there's certain songs you like more than others, and I think that goes for a lot of people. And when you have a song you either like or you have specific songs you like, and you want to like try to get either people to understand or maybe you're just trying to get a point across and you're like there's key elements to why each song is special and unique to you and to the song itself in general and why that band or artist makes the song different. Like you don't want to keep copying stuff, so obviously you're hoping it doesn't have everything be similar all the time. And so there's things you take away from different songs, and each time I try and take away what part and what thing distinguishes each song. And for me, a newcomer into like the metal game the past 2 months, it's like I could talk to you about alternative rock, I could talk to you about um like not maybe hard rock a little bit, but at the end of the day, it's like just the main genres of music, like maybe even EDM a little bit. But when it comes into metal, um, a thing that I have no real reference of, it's like I'm trying to categorize everything in my mind and be like, why did I like this specific song more than this one? And so when I think of Unforgiven 2, that's the one I go back to the most because anytime I think of Metallica, I'd be like, Unforgiven 2 is like my favorite one. That one and Fade to Black, but for Unforgiven 2, it just, that rhythm change, it just has so many different like changes. It's so cool. I love Unforgiven 2 so much. If you couldn't tell from not only this video but the other times I referenced it. But I'm done going off on a tangent, guys. You guys know I enjoyed this song, and it's just really cool. You can just find those little pieces of just what make a song unique to you and what the artist has put into it, so you can kind of just combine those two things and then get what you want out of it. Because at the end of the day, if you can't get anything out of it, then maybe that's just not a song for you, or it's just not one that you can really resonate with. But for me, I take away those things, and I really dug the song. So got more reactions for you guys coming up. Excited to do more Metallica, excited to do other artists, and if you got some reactions you want me to do, just suggest those down in the comment section. And if you guys are new here, please click that like button, subscribe, join in on the conversation, because as I'd like to say here, this is a place to express yourself, just like I am. And if you guys enjoyed this video, hope to see you in my next one. Peace, guys.